Hey, what's up, my theater nerds? Theater nerds. Theater nerds. How are you tonight? It is, wow, it's July. We are in the 7th month of the year, amazingly enough. And we're coming to you with This Week at the Theater for July 2nd, brought to you by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. We are SARTA. We have been with you, bringing you excellent support for community theater for 40 years now. Yeah, it's been a minute. And we would love it if you would visit us on our website, sarda.com. Let us help you promote your theater. You know, post-pandemic, we did a lot of changes to who we were and what we were doing. And I think that that was an important thing to do because it has allowed us to really focus in and connect with our theaters and find out, what do you guys need from us that's going to help make your, theater be in better shape. I mean, that's just what we're here to do. So we're offering micro grants, and I'm excited to say those are going over really well. We've already given out 2. We've just got requests for 2 more. And the micro grant program is to just help theaters with a little bit of a stipend for whatever they should need the monies for, whether you're trying to buy the rights to the show, get some, costume, prop money, whatever it is, to help you get your show out there, because it's not cheap to do these things either. And even though it's community theater and people are paying for tickets, typically the actors don't get paid, and it's probably just enough to keep the doors open and the lights on in the theater. So we're being honest. That's the kind of support they need. We need to get you to go out and see theater, and we need to help our theaters keep putting on all these amazing things. One of the things that we want to do to help our actors get out there and be a part of it is offering our next Headshot Day. Yay! This got such a great reception. The last time we did it, we had about 16 or 18 people come out and get their headshots done. This time we're going to be able to offer getting at least one of your headshots right there at the place. They're bringing the printers and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be very schmancy. So if you want a space for Headshot Day on July 28th, you need to contact Kate, Kate, at sarda.com to reserve your time slot. We've already got 4 of them scheduled, so slots are filling up fast. Get your part in for Headshot Days, okay? All right. Another special event that's happening just this weekend, it's going to be July 6th and 7th out at Woodland Opera House. The Rising Stars Master Intensive class that they've done is putting on their production of Dare to Dream Jr. This is going to be a Disney musical review on Saturday at 2 o'clock and again at 7 o'clock, and then on Sunday at 2 o'clock. Just this weekend, you get to see all these wonderful young people who have done all this work, put it on stage for you. So get your tickets soon and support these kids. They are the future of theater. You've got to support these guys, okay? And I know it's early, but it's not that early. We're already up to July 4th, and I'm going to tell you about something that's happening in October, because I want you to make sure that you put it on your calendar. October 5th, the Women's Theater Collective is hosting its Gala Masquerade. So you get to dress up fancy and get a beautiful mask. Those are always so much fun. It's going to be from 7 to 10 p.m. out at the CalCap Black Box Theater. They're going to have desserts and libations and a silent auction and entertainment. So get your tickets. Go check out their website so you can get more information on this and make your reservation and get your tickets for the Masquerade Gala for the Women's Theater Collective. So, if you've already had them done, that's great. You should get those resumes and headshots together, because it's time to look at some auditions. The Sutter Street Theater is hosting auditions for The Secret Garden on July 7th. July 7th, so it's coming up this weekend. At 7 o'clock over at Sutter Street Theater Annex on Figueroa Street. It's just cold readings from the script, so you don't need to bring any songs or anything like that. And you don't need to impress them with your ability to make accents or anything like that, too. They'll decide what's going on with that after they cast the show. So please bring your headshot a theatrical resume if you've got it, and any potential conflicts for rehearsals. If there are conflicts with show dates, they're not going to cast you. So make sure that you can do the run of the show. That's an important piece for all of these theaters. Make sure you can be there for the full run of the show before you go in and do your audition, okay? Roseville Theater Arts Academy is doing a main stage production of Seussical, September 13th through the 22nd, with auditions on Monday, July 8th. That's this coming Monday, July 8th. They'll do callbacks on Tuesday and Wednesday if they need to, but they're having auditions on Monday, July 8th at 7 o'clock. Roseville Theater Arts Academy. Those are the auditions right now. It's summertime, so auditions are a little sparse. Most of the upcoming fall shows have already been cast and are in rehearsals. So I'll have more of those for you, probably landing toward the end of August, first part of September, because then it'll be time to get ready for the holiday shows. I know, right? And the year just rolls right on by. But we've still got a lot of great things that are playing right now. For instance, the Newlywed Game. This is still running and will be running through next week, July 14th. So if you haven't had a chance to get over to B Street Theater and check this one out, you do still have time. Put it in your calendar for this week because just about everything I have on Now Playing is closing on the 14th. So if you want to see these shows, you better get some theater time in this weekend and next weekend, okay? Okay. Here's another one that's closing on the 14th. This is Rock of Ages, the teen edition, and it's playing out at Southern Street Theater. It only happens on Saturdays and Sundays at 1 o'clock. So you have a short window of time to get out to see Rock of Ages, the teen edition, at Sutter Street Theater. But get your tickets now. The final main stage show of the season for Chautauqua Playhouse is up right now. Also closes on July 14th. I told you there's a theme to this, right? This is called One Slight Hitch, and yes, it's by Lewis Black, that guy, that comedian guy. It's on Fridays and Saturdays at 8 o'clock and Sundays at 2 o'clock. One Slight Hitch. This weekend and next weekend, and then it's gone. And if you want something by another amazing comedian, Steve Martin did a production called The Underpants. This is showing over at the Kennedy Mine Theater and is put on by Main Street Theater Works. I'm going to go and see this Friday. So I can't wait. This should be amazing. It's at the Kennedy Mine Amphitheater. So you can get there early. If you've ever been to an amphitheater event, the two that I know of, there's one up in Volcano and there's this one here. They open up early so you can come in, you bring some chairs, you bring, food and drink. You can eat your dinner there and sort of have a picnic. The amphitheater space opens up at 6:30 and then the show starts at 8 o'clock. It should be great. So get your tickets at mainstreettheaterworks.org for The Underpants. It's playing through July 20th. So you don't need to rush. But you do need to, get a little move on here. This one you may need to rush for because Davis Musical Theater Company's production of Disney's The Little Mermaid is only playing through July 14th. I told you I had a few of those that are closing up on the 14th. So if you want to see The Little Mermaid, you better get your tickets now because it's this weekend or next weekend. Another one, this weekend or next weekend, or you won't see it. It's called Workplace. This is being presented at the Uli Theater by the Artist Collective. This is the group that meets over there and workshops all their shows that they're doing. So they are presenting a night of one-act comedies and dramas that are written and performed by their members. So join them for Workplace. All right, we've got a fair few things coming soon that I think you're going to want to get on your calendar. Because the first one is coming up really quickly. This is going to happen next week on July 12th and 13th, Friday and Saturday. If you know anything about the Verite Cabarets that are usually put on by Green Valley Theater Company, these are the shows that happen in between their main stage shows, and each one has a different theme. Each one has a different amount of mayhem and craziness that goes on. We want you to come and find your inner hippie for this one, they said. All right, Verite Cabaret is celebrating the Summer of Love. 1969 was a wonderful time of our lives. Well, some of our lives, who are older folk now, right? All right, so this is going to be at the Gathering Place. This is downtown on L Street, 1721 L Street. It's just across the parking lot from St. John's Church, and there is a parking garage around the corner, so there actually is off-street parking for this event. Check it out. Okay, there's more information on the website when you purchase your tickets. Tickets are $25. The Summer of Love. Find your inner hippie and come on down and play. The Sacramento Shakespeare Festival has begun with Julius Caesar 1922. Julius Caesar as a period piece, as a 1920s period piece. This should be great. It's playing over at Sacramento City College Theater through July 28th. So get your tickets to see this wonderful production from the Sacramento Shakespeare Festival. Sierra Stages is presenting Honk, which is a story based on the tale of The Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen. This is going to be opening on July 11th, so coming up pretty soon next week, at the Nevada Theater, so you can get your tickets soon. Sierra Stages is always good for great productions, so you can get your tickets at sierrastages.org or call their box office. Go to their website to check it out and get your information for Honk and get some tickets. Go see a great show. Another great show opening on the 12th, Stage Right Productions is bringing Disney's Beauty and the Beast to the stage. Always a classic one. We can enjoy this every time we see it. It's going to be at St. Matthew's Lutheran Church, 3785 Placer Corporate Drive in Rockland. So you can go to the website for Stage Right Productions and get your tickets for Beauty and the Beast. Coming up soon will be B Street Theater's 2024 New Comedies Festival. This is going to start on July 17th and run through the 21st. We'll bring you more information on the individual shows as they release it for us. We're excited to see this. Again, playing at B Street Theater, the New Comedies Festival. And goodness knows right now, we could use something to laugh at. Between the heat and the politics, it's getting a little intense, right? If you want something wonderfully fun and very nostalgic, you can go see another classic. This will be The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Davis Musical Theater Company is bringing you this production for their Young Performers stage. They haven't done this one since 2019, so they're happy to be bringing it back. This will be opening on July 19th and playing through July 28th. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, out at Davis Musical Theater Company. By special engagement at B Street Theater is a production called Blood of the Lamb. It's going to be one of these where art reflects life, because this story is a heartfelt and heartbreaking look at two women navigating the vagaries of law that requires a dead fetus to be carried to term as an unborn citizen of the state of Texas. A little too much like current events, right? It's a play of the moment, and we find these women at opposite sides of the table trying to work out legal and moral obligations. This is, again, where art imitates life and makes us think. Theater, any art, can move us in a number of ways. It can also make us reflect on our human condition, and this sounds like it's going to be one of those. So July 26th through August 4th, Blood of the Lamb over at B Street Theater. Then, coming into their next main stage performance for Green Valley Theater Company will be The Three Musketeers. A little buckling, a little swashing. It's going to open on August 9th, and it will play through September 1st. It will also be at the Gathering Place, 1721 L Street, L as in Larry, in Sacramento, 8 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays. They're going to have a Thursday night performance on August 29th. So if you have time to do a Thursday night, you can get a lot of theater in a weekend if you catch a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday, and then a Sunday matinee. That's 4 shows. Come on, support your local community theaters. All tickets are $25. They close on September 1st. The Three Musketeers, coming to Green Valley Theater Company. Coming to Celebration Arts, Mud River Stone. This is another one in their series called Black Girl Magic for this year at Celebration Arts. This is going to open on August 9th and play through September 1st. It's a play by Lynn Notage, which will be directed by Nichelle Lanham. Tickets are available right now for Mud River Stone. Get your tickets for this amazing show. All right. We'll go through a few of the season schedules. Many of these you've already taken a look at, but this is the new one for Chautauqua Playhouse. They've got some great things coming up. Scrooge is going to be their holiday show, and if you've never seen their musical of Scrooge, you really owe it to yourself to see it. It's amazing. They're going to be doing The Boys Next Door. They're also going to be, throughout the season, bringing you their radio play series, live and in person. So go to their website and check it out. See if you can get season tickets for some of these. Many of our theaters offer season ticket options where you never have to worry, do I have a seat reserved? You always have a seat reserved if you're a season ticket holder. NorCal School of the Arts is bringing a great lineup to their stage for the 2024-2025 season, including A Midsummer Night's Dream, The Wizard of Oz Youth Edition, Into the Woods, Beauty and the Beast Jr., Clue on stage, that's always an entertaining one, and Disney's The Jungle Book Kids. Thanks, NorCal School of the Arts, for starting our young people off right in theater. Woodland Opera House is getting ready to open their next production. Legally Blonde will be opening August 16th, followed by Children of Eden and then Puffs. If any of you are Harry Potter fans, Puffs is about the Hufflepuffs. And I'll leave that right there for you. They're going to do Mean Girls Jr. and White Christmas will wrap up their year this year. I didn't see it the last time they presented it. I'm going to make sure I see it this year. And then they'll start the next year in January with Amelie and the Book of Will and the Big 1-0. And then just in time for prom season in April and May, The Prom, and finish their season in 2025 with Something Rotten. So lots of great theater coming to you from Woodland Opera House. Volcano Theater Company is another one that has a great amphitheater space, just like Main Street Theater Works is using the Kennedy Mine Theater. Drinking Habits is showing right now at the amphitheater up in Volcano. So they will be playing through July 13th. Then another one that will be playing under the stars is Charlotte's Web, which will be a great one. And then finally, they're going to have to go inside across the street because it's getting a little nippy up there by then for November and December for the Christmas Foundling. So thank you, Volcano Theater Company. They've been around for a long time, too. Sutter Street Theater is another mainstay in our local theater community. Right now, they're getting ready to open The Producers on August 16th, and they will be opening Rock of Ages on June. Rock of Ages is playing right now. Finding Nemo Kids will be opening later on in July. So they have their off-Broadway series and their family series. So lots going on at Sutter Street Theater. This is another one that does offer season tickets. So you can get season tickets and have seats to all your different shows that you want to see. So check it out. Davis Musical Theater Company also offers seasons tickets. And look at the season that's coming up. This will be their 40th anniversary season, so congratulations to them. Starting with Jekyll and Hyde, then My Fair Lady. Then they're going to come back with, it's not a musical that can't be talked about, we can announce it. They're going to do 42nd Street, Young Frankenstein, Sister Act, and then The Hunchback of Notre Dame. What a cool variety of shows they've got going on for their 40th anniversary season. Thank you, Davis Musical Theater Company. And thank you to all of you for hanging out with me for a while. I know we're not here very long, and I want to start trying to maybe bring some community conversations again in the fall once everybody comes back from summer vacation. But we would love it if you would let us publicize what you're doing at your theater company right here. Go to sarda.com. Let us know what you've got. You can email us your information. You can go to our shows and auditions page. And at the bottom of the page, there's a form that you can fill out. Put your information in there. We'll put it on our community calendar, which is in our webpage. Free advertising. Then you can just tell people and put it on your social media. If you want to know more about it, check out Sarda's webpage, and we've got your information up there. We'd love to share so we can help you get butts and seats at your show. If you have not done so and you're here with me this evening, please click the little heart right there and follow us here on Twitch. I usually do this on Tuesday nights. And I'll come back and tell you what's going on this week at the theater with all the latest updates. You can also follow us on Facebook. There's a lot of information that gets posted there, and you are welcome to share your information there also at Sarda Theaters on Facebook. And I say to you each week before we leave, I really want you to go out there and help support our community theaters. If you see me while you're out and about, please say hi, because I'd love to say hello to you. I do hope I see you at the theater this week. Take care, everybody. Have a good week. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Wear your sunscreen.